What is up, guys? I'm back again. And I'm late because I had a birthday party and no one came. But luckily, Superrus showed up.
What's up? Happy birthday, bro.
Are you on your phone or your laptop now?
The phone.
Oh, you're on your phone. Okay.
Yeah. The laptop, I don't know, man. It just started screwing up again. I tried for like 15 minutes.
This guy
and
gets invited to a stream and then turns his computer on 15 minutes before it starts.
No, it stays on, man. I leave it on, but right now it's off because
it needs a rest.
Yeah.
I like this background. This angle is actually very good.
Yeah, I just got the tripod set up with the phone on it, and the phone is plugged up because the battery is low, so I kind of can't stray too far from this angle because my cord is like a foot long.
All right, mate. Well, thank you for coming. No Oldwolf today. Bubs said he might show up. Oldwolf is like, where is he? He was at like Galaxy's Edge yesterday. He sent me all these photos of being at Galaxy's Edge, so he must be at Disneyland. Oh, yeah. And then he went to that con because I saw him in photos with John and all these people. So
yeah, I saw some of those on Instagram. Did you see the one with Bub where he posted from his con?
I did. You mean the one where like it was over like 4 days or something like that?
Yeah.
And he posted him dressed up as Elf?
Yeah. He had the little baby seal and everything.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And what was his wife dressed up as?
The cat.
Okay. Very good.
Very good. I don't remember if you ever watched Alf, you know what his favorite snack was.
I did, but I can't remember it. I did watch Alf when I was a kid, but I don't remember any of that stuff.
He loved to eat cats.
That's pretty odd for a family show.
Yeah.
What's going on, Werewolf? Yeah, so I figured last night I did a bit of a stream with Sarah because, you know, it was my birthday. And then today I figured to do another one for just a little bit because today's my birthday over there.
Yeah.
Now that I got all you guys as friends, I got like 2 birthdays.
Yeah. That's right. It's a day early for us.
Yeah. Isn't it weird? Like if I went on a plane yesterday to the US, I'd be like going back in time.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
The Marty McFly Airlines.
What have you been up to, mate? You've been out of order for a little while.
Yeah, I just recently got started making some videos again, and other than that, just relaxing and playing video games.
Are you fully recovered, or?
No, I still got a little ways to go, but the pain is way more manageable. It's like today's the 3rd day and I haven't had to take any meds, so that's a good sign.
Oh, okay. Were you on like the hardcore meds? Like
they didn't really like do much other than make me really sleepy. So I would take one and I would like crash out for like 14 hours, man. Just
oh wow. So is that like you seem very revitalized today? Is it because you've had more sleep than ever?
Yeah. Yeah, the past couple of weeks I've gotten so much sleep, it's insane.
You literally sound like a different person. What's going on, Gray Man?
What's up, Gray Man?
Maybe I'll do an invite since I don't know who's showing up today.
Is my lighting okay right here? It looks kind of like dark because I'm like right under the light. Let me see if I can move this
where's your little fan light?
Bit.
Yeah,
I have no idea where that thing is. This thing is like casting a shadow right on my head, but if I turn it off, it's like all you can see is like the reflection of the glasses a little bit.
Why do you not have a ring light ready to go?
I never got one for my phone, man. What about?
Oh, does the other one power from your laptop or something?
Yeah, it's built right into the webcam. Which I might be able to like use on my phone. I don't know.
I don't know if you can. No, I don't think you can use a webcam on a phone. It's designed to recognize Windows software. So.
Oh yeah. Is that like better at all?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's better. Hang on a sec. Let me try something here.
Normally, I would have the lamp set up in here when I use my phone because that puts a lighting and it gets rid of the shadow from the above light. But I didn't set all that up.
Okay, I might send an invite to Gray if he wants to jump on. You can be Oldwolf today, since Gray Man, Oldwolf, they're kind of similar.
Yeah. I'm drinking, but it's green tea. Sorry, Oldwolf.
All he wants you to do is just sip something.
Yeah.
That's what he says. Here we go. Let's see if that works. But yeah, so nothing else but gaming. I finally finished Fallen Order.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How was it, man? Worth the playthrough?
Yeah, man, it was good. Man, I mean, spoiler alert, but like Darth Vader shows up, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've seen like playthroughs online and stuff, so I'm not worried about spoilers.
That's all good, Gray.
I don't know when I'll actually finish playing that game. Got so frustrated just running around for hours.
Yeah, I did fly through it once I got to put it on story mode and easy mode.
Yeah.
It was kind of boring. Like, but I definitely think it helps with the bosses because I remember like I think it was like the last or second last boss, the boss battle. I was struggling even on easy. Like I didn't die, but I was like, man, I would have taken a while to do that if I wasn't on easy.
Yeah.
So,
like there's a couple games that I've played that are hard, and I find like the older I get, the more I just want to like breeze through a game on easy mode. Like especially after like finally beating Dark Souls. That game raised my blood pressure so.
Yeah, I was gonna say because isn't that game known for being like the hardest game ever?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
My birthday was good, mate. Didn't do a lot. We just kind of chilled, but I showed it last night. What's going on, Big O? Some of the stuff. Maybe I won't show everything, but Sarah got me a Golden Age book.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and the first of its kind in my collection because I've got a Batman Golden Age, I've got a Sheena Golden Age, but I don't have any romance Golden Age. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting this. But yeah, I've always loved watching guys like Night Tiger and guys like that who have all these kind of things, and they're awesome covers.
His Golden Age collection is crazy, man.
Yeah, it's just funny though, man. Look at this cover, like First Love. It's that guy's first love. I'm pretty sure he's coming home to the missus with all these presents. Hey, darling, I got you all these gifts because I'm a sweet boyfriend, and she's just like holding it up. So yeah, it's pretty stoked. Top loader and all. Now I feel like I need to get a top loader for my other Golden Age books. I feel like I should do.
Yeah,
that.
I've got my. I think I have 3 Golden Age now. I've got them in top loaders.
Yeah, I love it. It's such a cool cover. And just I looked at it for so long. I normally don't look at covers too long. I look at them, but how people will, like Bub, for example, will look at a cover and he'll study every single.
Get all the details.
Yeah, exactly. Like I sometimes won't notice things on covers until I see someone else talk about them. But yeah, I had a good look at this one. Like all the writing on it is so funny. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, if you look at the top of the book, it's like absolutely toasted. So I don't think I'll be taking that out anytime soon. What's going on, poor Mike?
I know Golden Age, man, it's like an area where I want to get into a little bit because there's like maybe 3 or 4 Golden Age books I'd like to pick up, but they're just so expensive, man.
Well, that's why I set myself like a goal. So
yeah,
a couple of years ago, I was just like, I would like a Batman Golden Age.
Yeah.
and I would like a Sheena one, and then I'm happy with that if I can get those, and I got those. So
yeah, that's me, man. Like I got the Action Comics Golden Age, so I want to get a Wonder Woman Golden Age, a Batman Golden Age, and maybe at least one Captain America Golden Age.
does Captain America have Golden Age?
Yeah.
Is that before Marvel?
I can't remember if it was Marvel yet or not. But
I feel like it was before Marvel with Marvel.
It might have been. I think. What was it called? Was it called Timely Comics before it was Marvel?
I can't remember. I'm not a Marvel guy, so Gray Man will know.
Yeah. But the Captain America ones are like super expensive from what I've seen. And it's like it don't really matter to me like which book it is as long as it's like a Golden Age with that character. It was timely. Cool.
Yeah. And that's why the Batman Golden Age book I got was so like, I love that cover so much. It was like a romance cover, and I've never seen anyone really show that cover either. So
what I do when I search on eBay, I'll like put the Golden Age filter on and search from like cheapest first to try to find like the cheapest copies I can find, but they're still pushing like in the hundreds, man. Some of them. It's crazy. The only like specific one that I was looking for was I was trying to get a Sensation Comics 51 because it's got the Action Comics 1 cover homage. But that book is so expensive, even in a 1.0, and you can never find it. Like I never see it for sale, and when it usually comes for sale somewhere like my comic shop, it's a higher grade, and it's like even the 1.0 is pushing limits.
How much?
So when like a 4 or 5.0 comes available, it's just like way out of the range.
How much would it be if it was a big O? Hey. Yeah, I don't think you're getting any Sensation Comics, man. All of them are like crazy.
Nah. But the only reason I wanted that one is just because the cover homage to Action 1. I thought it looked awesome. But
do you collect other Action 1 homages?
I've got several homages to it and a couple reprints.
Yeah, I've got the Supergirl one. I've got one with the Sumerian. I've got
the
Spider-Man one as well.
Yeah, Spider-Man did one. Yeah.
That book
I'm actually watching one of those on eBay that's around the $20 range. I'm thinking about jumping on it.
I bought mine for like $20, $25 Australian. So
yeah.
And then I see other people trying to flog it off for like $100-something on eBay.
Oh no, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm watching one right now that's around the $20 range. So just see.
What was the other things I got?
I always put them on the watch list for a while because sometimes the seller will actually like send you like a little 5 or 10% discount. So
yeah, but
I usually put them on the watch list.
Here's the problem: those sellers normally give you that discount like the day you watch it. So I normally notice what I do is, if I watch something, that discount offer will come through the next day, and then I've only got 2 days to.
Yeah, I think they give you like 48 hours to respond. Yeah.
Yeah. So the problem, sometimes I see something and I get that gut feeling, oh, he might send me a discount. So I don't watch it until I'm ready, unless I've got enough money to purchase it, which sometimes is bad too, because I'll forget about books.
Yeah. I've done that. Like I'll put some stuff on my watch list before that was like a super good deal. And I come back a week later and I'll check it and it's sold. And I'm like, man, I should have just jumped on it.
Yeah, just like that bloody Planet Comics book.
That one got away from you again.
I just didn't pull the trigger because I was looking at the image, and I did a video. You know the video I did a video.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I was looking at the picture, and I was like, there looks like a weird discoloration on their butts, and I couldn't tell if it was on the book or not. So I didn't buy it, and then I'm pretty sure Simply Incredible bought it because he posted a book. He posted the book saying, "Hey, the recent pickup was an 8.5," and I was like, "Oh, he so bought that book," and I missed out. Oh well. But yeah, when you see those books at those prices and you don't jump on them, that's just it hurts my feelings. What else have I missed recently? Oh no, I've missed out on a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I did pick up something recently that was very good. Big O will be a big fan of this. You know the Adam Hughes Harley Quinn New 52 cover, where she's in the straitjacket?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so I finally picked up one of those. It wasn't cheap, but I picked up the German edition as well.
Oh, nice.
The loot chest one. So again, I watched it, and then the seller sent me an offer, and I was like, if I don't buy this, I'll never own this book. So I just thought, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, how weird is this? So I pay for the book, and then I almost instantly get a message from him saying, hey, da da da. And I didn't read the message for the next day. So I have these emails in the morning. One of them is him saying, hey, due to COVID, shipping delays, like because post is expensive, most things get shipped by boat, by sea. So he was like, so please give 6 to 12 weeks for delivery. 6 to 12 weeks. And not only did he say that, he also said, he goes, if there is hopefully arrive in good condition. If there's any damage, please notify your postman on receipt or something like that. I was like, what? That's really weird for him to say that, right? So I'm scared that he's going to send this bloody expensive ass book with shit packaging and it's going to get damaged. And then not only that, I get another notification via email that's saying the item was relisted. And I was like, what? So no one invited this guy. What's up?
What's up, Bub?
So,
wait,
yeah.
Happy birthday! Hey! There you go.
Thank you, mate.
You're welcome.
So yeah, he sends me a message saying it's going to take 6 to 12 weeks. It could be damaged, and the book's relisted. So
that man, I don't know about that. It's maybe decided to keep the book and sell it again.
No. So I did message him and say, "Hey man, why was the book relisted?" And he was like, "I've got multiples." So I was like, "All right." But 6 to 12 weeks is long enough, I feel like, for the eBay thing to just not become a I can't. If it takes 12 weeks, it would be too late to make a claim if it goes missing. Yeah, see, that's what I'm really concerned about.
Yeah, that's like some CGC turnaround times on that shipping.
Okay, Sarah reckons that's not true. But because I remember one time I bought something real, I needed like a prop essentially. It was like a fake flower. So I bought one off eBay for $1. Came from China. And instead of a fake flower showing up, a nail filer showed up. And I was like, what? So I messaged them and like, oh, it's okay. We'll send the right product. And obviously that never came, the right product. And I couldn't make a complaint through eBay anymore because it took too long.
Man.
So that's what I'm a little bit concerned about. But my mate also told me if I claim that as damaged, right, to the post and I get my refund, they take the book back.
So you got to like send it back to them in 8 to 12 weeks.
I think the post office takes the item back.
Oh.
Because one of my mates said his friend bought an expensive book. It got damaged, so he made the claim to the post, and the post had to take the book back. So he was just like, well, I didn't even care they got the refund. I want the book, and I don't have it anymore. Yeah. So I was like, oh, man. So I'm panicking. Did you hear what book I bought, Bub?
No, but I heard there's been some shipping problems.
I finally got the Adam Hughes Harley Quinn New 52.
What is it?
The Adam Hughes Harley Quinn New 52.
Do I have it?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Straight jacket.
No, I don't have that. I don't care for that one. I mean, okay. I'm glad it's in your collection. Congratulations. But no, it's not a favorite of mine.
Don't accept it unless there is a tracking number. There is a tracking number. Yes, he did send me a tracking number. It's coming from Germany because I got the German loot chest edition.
I'm hoping to start knocking some books off my list pretty soon anyways. Once I get the
knocking some boots.
Knocking some books off my goal list this year.
Oh,
Yeah. Once I get the PlayStation 5 paid off, it'll be paid off. June will be my last payment. It'll be paid off. And then I'm just gonna, I like, it seems like the more I wait for some of the bigger books, the higher they get. So I'm just gonna say, screw it, put it on my credit card and pay it off over time after I get the PS5 paid off.
One book a year.
Yeah. So after June, hopefully I'll start doing some actual comic haul videos again.
You should become a flipper, Russ.
Nah, I can't do that, man. My collection is
he doesn't do gymnastics. Tell him, Russ. What the hell? Trying to land him in the hey, how is your side feeling, by the way?
It's better. Yeah. The past 3 days it's been way more manageable.
Can you tell that Russ has like a little bit more pep in his step than usual? Like just his voice, the way he's. Can you tell?
Take a suppository or something?
No, I think it's because he's had more sleep in the last month than he has in the last 5 years.
Yeah, over the pain meds. When I took one, it would just put me in like a coma-like sleep. I'd go out for like 12, 14 hours or more sometimes. So in the last couple of weeks, I've been sleeping like all the time. I think I caught up on sleep enough for a lifetime.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but you actually came on a stream with me and Bub, and you were asleep the whole. You were asleep the whole time.
Yes, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
and you were cosplaying.
I was pretty out of it on that one, man. I don't remember much about it, but I was pretty out of it.
I promise you.
How was your con, Bub? Cosplay was good.
Fantastic.
We're talking about your cosplay with the wife.
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier.
Oh, I was at dinner. Sorry, I got here as soon as I could. Yeah, what'd you think of it?
Wait, so it was 4 days? Did you go in a row?
Yeah, I skipped the third day. I was just exhausted. It's 2-hour drive for me one way, and it was just too much. I was just tired.
Were you guys staying up there though, or
no? It was just me. I had
2 hours every day.
Yeah, one way. Yeah,
Jesus.
So 4 hours in the car. It's just too much.
How can you go to a con that many days? Like, how big are your cons to be able to do that?
The trick is to not go alone, and unless one of the days you can go alone, I suppose. But if you actually shop for comics, which I know you don't do that very much, like at conventions, right? Like you don't dig long boxes, right?
I do and I don't. Like I try because I never really have enough money when I'm going to the cons. So if I don't have enough money, I don't dig too much. If I have money to spend, then I'll go for a decent deal. But it takes so much time. You're right.
Yeah, it takes a huge amount. Like it would take all 4 days to go through every comic box at the convention, and I wouldn't want to. I'd be exhausted, and most of it's going to be, crap Russ would want. So I Superman.
I'll take all the dollar books, man.
I know, right? And you got to fight those.
I
guys.
love that stuff.
Too, because those runs go on for a long time. A lot of those 90s runs and stuff, they go on forever, and people are always digging through the bins to find them. And what's worse is that a lot of times those dollar bins are not alphabetized or anything, so it's just start at the front and the back and hope for the best, So like Thursday night, I went with Jambo, so we met, in the lobby or whatever, and went. So that was fun. And then I went home, and then Friday, my son wasn't feeling well, so he didn't go to school. He went with me to the convention. And so he had a con day all day Friday. So that was fun because he doesn't I don't know how you guys hunt at a convention, but like I would go up and down the rows, like take each row so you don't miss anything.
Yeah.
But when you're shopping with a youngster, it's like helter skelter havoc. They just go wherever the hell they want. They don't care at all. They just run around and go wherever the heck they want. So that's what he was doing. So I was just like chasing him through the whole convention all day Friday, and he'd go to the same booth 4 times, and then I'm pretty sure he missed even the last 3 rows. Like like he just it was maddening, but it was fun, and he had a good time, and we did a little bit of celebrity things, so that was fun. We went to belly dancing panel where there were 3 belly dancers. And then they, that was fun. He didn't want to go really. He was shy. I was like, it was like 2:00, and I was like, let's look at the schedule. Let's see if there's any panels. My feet were killing me. I looked at the schedule, see if there's any panels, and I was like, oh, belly dancing starts at 2. Let's go. And he looked at me like I was kidding. And I was like, no, let's go. So we went to a belly dancing.
Why was belly dancing at a con?
I don't know, but I'm glad. Like, I mean, that's like saying, why did someone hand me a beer with pizza? I don't care. I want it. Give it to me. Give me some ice cream afterwards too. I'm not going to kick a gift horse in the mouth. So yeah, I was happy with that. So that was fun. And then Saturday that would have been my day to go by myself more or less, but I didn't. I was just too tired. And then Sunday I went with my wife. So I'm following her, looking at, lounge fly purses, and jewelry and little knickknacks for the house and stuff like that. So it's a completely different thing. So different people, you hunt different things.
How hot did it get in that Alf costume, man?
It was wet. Like it was just running water just running down my head. And when I finally took it off, I turned it over and there was a puddle in the skull cap. I was like, holy crap. The outfit itself wasn't too bad, really. I mean, it was warm, but it wasn't super uncomfortable. But the mask was hot. Like, it was just ridiculously hot. So, but it looked good, didn't it?
Yeah, that was awesome, man. That tripped me out when I was looking at your photos on Instagram, and I was like, what? was that like your first cosplay?
No, but it's one of my favorites already. I'll be using it again in June when I go to Heroes Con. I'm going to do a day or at least a couple hours.
What other cosplays have you done?
I did Nightwing, a randomish type Jedi. Everybody's got to do that once. Teen Wolf. When it's Teen Wolf time. I've been as Cap Wolf. So yeah, I like the furry ones. Hey, Russ, how you doing? Yeah, I like to do I like to do just enough cosplay to where I can say, hey, this didn't take me a lot of time. So if it doesn't look good, so what? Is
that the con that you were supposed to go to, Russ?
Yeah. I'm hoping to get there this year.
Wait, they do it more than once?
No.
Yeah, they do it every year in June.
You guys are talking against each other. Simon's asking, was this the Lexington con that you were supposed to go to? The answer is actually no.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the Hero Con.
Russ is talking about Heroes Con in June, which he hopes to go to. But do you think now you won't?
It depends on a lot of factors, particularly money.
What's the con that everyone's at the moment, like Oldwolf and stuff?
There's 2. So I can't believe they're on the same weekend because they're honestly 2 of the biggest conventions of the year. MegaCon in Orlando, Florida is happening this weekend. And so is C2E2 in Chicago.
Oh.
And to have
it's happening at the same time. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe that they did it on the same weekend. It's just ridiculous. So I was really disappointed by that. Now, to me, Chicago's it's overpriced. Like every time I look at going to C2E2, I'm like, these people are freaking crazy. Because in the end, it's just Chicago. Hey, gorgeous.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Just sticking my head in. I'm getting ready to go out. So, love you.
We like your cosplay better than Bubs.
She was the snack.
That's
so
right.
I was out. And people noticed, didn't they?
Yeah, I heard at least one couple was like, she's a cat. Like, oh, they were horrified. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, that was me.
It was fun.
It was fun. We had a good time. And we only did it for a couple of hours, and then I was burning up. I couldn't see already because the mask was like impossible. So she had to lead me around like a blind person the whole time. Yeah, push me. Sometimes it would just be like, I hope that's her pushing me because I can't see.
Push him or point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, it looked awesome.
Yeah.
Bye, sweetie.
That's sweet. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right. Be careful.
I liked your play and work because I didn't realize. So when you said, when you posted the Alf cosplay with her and you were like, and this is I'm with a snack or something, like, you know how people call their partners a snack?
Snacks or right.
Yeah. So that's what I thought. And then earlier when Russ was saying, I don't know if you remember Alf, but cats were his snack, and I was like, there was a play on words there.
Yeah, because a lot of people were saying, like, I'd walk by and they'd say, hide your cats, and then they were like, she's a cat. I'm like, yeah, that's right. It was fun, little cheeky play on words. And then I had the seal too, for the very few people
I got the seal. I got.
Yeah, but only comic people would get that. Like people who would like Alf or remember the character but know nothing about the comics or even about that one comic wouldn't get it. So,
did you ever get that comic?
Yeah,
I know you were after it for a while.
Yeah,
he's
got it. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, I finally did get a copy of it. I didn't want to pay more than $50 for my copy, so I fought.
The prices were crazy on that.
And as I was fighting for it, the price kept going up, and I still wouldn't raise my price on it. And then finally, I got it for what I wanted.
Oldwolf is at Disney. He sent me all these photos from Galaxy's Edge, and I was like, man,
it's outstanding.
Yeah,
even if you're only a new # Star Wars guy, it's worth going. I mean, we're gonna go back next year because I'm a big Tron guy, so I want to go ride the Tron ride.
Oh yeah,
and that just opened up this year, so I'm looking forward to riding it next year. So we're gonna do Magic Kingdom or whatever I think is the one that has the movie stuff. So it'll be Tron. I'll do the Tron, and I'll do the Star Wars again, and then probably because we're probably going to pick 2 parks because you can't do the same park the same day unless you pay extra. And we'll do Epcot Center, which I've not been to there, so that'll be cool.
What's the place where you make a lightsaber hilt? Is it?
That's there.
But are they just made of plastic?
No,
I
don't think so.
Because I remember Mark showed me one of his, and I could have sworn he said that was a Galaxy's Edge one, and it was just plastic.
Well, I know I haven't done it, so I'm not the one to ask, but I do know that they have different ranges of prices. So there could have been a plastic one for a certain price and a metal one for another price. Like you can get one that's just a hilt, or you can get the hilt and the blade and all that good stuff.
It's super expensive though, right?
Yeah, ridiculous. Like we were gonna go. COVID canceled our first trip that we had to Disney, so instead we just bought lightsabers and got them for Christmas, and that was fun. And they were probably a third of the price of the lightsabers that they're charging for as Galaxy's Edge. Forget that. What about it, Fish Cat? You did cosplay as Nightwing. Then again, you do have the body of an acrobat. Yeah. And it was terrible. Like I was a terrible Nightwing. I made my own mask and everything. And I made my own fight sticks. The sticks are awesome. Like the sticks are top quality, top notch. I need to get those out displayed somewhere. I was really proud of those. They lit up and everything. Like they were cool.
Back when I was cosplaying, I wanted to do a cosplay of Nightwing, but like the White Knight version, where he's got like the leather jacket sort of thing.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find an image of it.
Hey Simon, are you growing a mustache for the month?
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Really?
My stunning high definition.
I thought, isn't this $7.20? I don't pay for StreamYard. So he's got like the leather jacket sort of thing, and like see how the wings on his like logo kind of go onto the jacket. That's not the best image of it, but yeah, I used to want to do that, but I don't know about cosplay anymore. I'm too yeah.
You were looking at wasn't you looking for like a disco Nightwing at one point?
Oh yeah, I'd love to rock the disco Nightwing. That yeah. that is on the bucket list.
See now, like Chad, he's got helmets galore. Like he loves helmets, and I think that he's got a pretty awesome man cave. And I'm pretty sure that most nights he can be found in his man cave polishing his helmet. So it's really quite something. But but anyway, he's got all those. But like a lot of the helmets that you get, they're like, I wouldn't say kid sized even, but they're just slightly smaller than like a normal dude can fit on his head.
Yeah, I watched his Bo-Katan video, and I was saying how I've got the Mando one, and I can put it on my head. But if I push that thing all the way down, it ain't coming off.
That's
cut out of it.
Is it the Black Series that you got, Simon?
Yeah. Well, it's actually Sarah's, but we share collectibles.
I thought you didn't.
No, we don't. That we do. That helmet we do.
All right. Yeah, didn't she give it to you for like Valentine's Day and then tell you it was hers?
She let me unbox. She gave it to me to do an unboxing of her helmet. So yeah. But yeah, I always want to update my Red Hood cosplay too. I don't know. I don't fit my Red Hood t-shirt anymore. So
did you ever find the mask, man? The Red Hood mask?
No, I have to find it in my time off work. Like it is a goal that I need to do. So hopefully I'll find it. I don't know where it could be. So weird.
Maybe you left it at Big City Comics and Mark just like pocketed that thing.
Sold it.
I'm trying to think of the last time I wore it, and it would have been on like a stream. Like I did a video for Whack while wearing it when I lived here. I was on Comic Cories that time and I was living here. So yeah, it's weird because a lot of people actually buy those and then use them for cosplay. So a lot of people must have small heads.
You're probably, or maybe they just put a bunch of grease on their head and sock it right on there.
I know. I was looking when I bought that Captain America shield back there. I was looking for like the Captain America like jacket, the leather jacket. I was thinking about buying one of those, and like all of them that I saw on eBay was like from other countries, and the prices were like super high. And it was I think some of them just were like fake leather, but it was still super expensive. So I was just like, nah.
A good place to look for cosplay stuff is Etsy. That's where I got my Red Hood mask. And I found a person who actually makes, because the thing I hated about my Red Hood cosplay was the hooded vest. I couldn't believe how hard it was to find a hooded vest, right? So I literally just had to find a crap red hoodie and cut the sleeves off, right? And it looks bad. But I found a person on Etsy who actually makes that red hood vest and it looks perfect. So yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that.
Yeah. The main goal for me, is to eventually do a Superman cosplay. I just need to lose some more weight first.
I did Superman one time. So that's another cosplay I've done as Clark Kent.
Yeah.
So I'll go as Clark Kent and I have Superman shirt underneath and I'll have it like the shirt like open down to here. So you can do that. Right. And have the tie kind of dangling just right. And I made us some press badges. That's what's hanging up here. There's some press badges. It says Clark Kent and my wife went as Lois Lane. So she had a Lois Lane.
Oh, that's awesome.
With the Daily Planet on it. And, so I went in that one year and I come across a guy. He was like an artist or something, and he was signing a bunch of stuff. And the poster that we got at the convention was his art. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll get him to sign it too. Everybody was doing it. So I walked up there and I was like, hey, you sign this? He was like, yeah. And then he was like, it's good to see guy in a Superman costume that really looks good as Superman. You look like you really could be a Superman. I was like, I never wore it again. that was my last time cosplaying as Superman. So be careful, Russ, because there are dangers out there. If you're too good, you know.
See, what I keep picturing is, since I have the Captain America shield and Mjolnir back there, I'm thinking of like trying to like recreate the cover of JLA Avengers 4.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would
Like,
be cool.
I'm doing pretty good with the weight loss right now. Like, I'm from 277, I'm down to 261.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So I'm hoping to at least get down to maybe 240 and then start trying to like
so you don't float away.
No. I would like to at least get down to 240 and then start working on building some more muscle up.
Well, if you work on the muscle, you'll burn the fat faster.
Yeah.
I mean, you won't be worrying about the weight as much. Like, your actual weight might even go up, but you'll be leaner. Like, you'll know that you're losing still.
That's what I want, to be more lean.
Go do the cardio there, Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cut out high fructose corn syrup at the first of the year. So that was my New Year's resolution, and I kept it so far. I mean, every now and then I'll have a half a sip of soda or something, but it's super rare. And so cutting that out was a big deal. So now I'm pretty much trying to eat healthier, and I've lost like 10 pounds or something in the last 2 months. I keep going up and down.
It's so hard at first, man, because I gave up all sugar, no candy, no sweets. I drank organic, unsweet green tea. I gave up coffee. What else? I'm eating salads for dinner and apples for breakfast. And,
just if you're gonna have coffee, just have black coffee.
Well, I do, but it's like I'm trying to like come off the caffeine too. So.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But yeah, I'm like eating apples for breakfast and salads for dinner, and it's hard.
Yeah, my thing is to not replace it with stuff you don't like. Like, to find things that you like that you can actually eat and still enjoy eating. But if you replace all the things you love with stuff that tastes terrible, you're never going to stick with it, because you'll be like, I'm sick of eating this tree bark.
Yeah.
I'm done. You know,
definitely.
Cheeseburger, you know. Oh yeah. But
now that you've lost a bit, Russ, do you think that has made it easier to not have those things?
Yeah, I don't really miss it as much anymore as I did when I first started giving them up. It's like the cravings are like going away.
It's good.
But like if somebody pushed a cart of donuts in right now, all bets are off. Like if you put it in front of me, my willpower just sinks.
Yeah, me too. Same thing with hot dogs. Like that's my crux.
Really?
Hot dogs.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, if somebody's like, "Here's a whole plate of hot dogs we're throwing away. You sure you don't want them?" I'm like,
hot dogs of all things.
You're like a Sonic the Hedgehog, man.
Yeah, I can't help it. I'd eat them all. I would eat them all. Oh well.
It is one of those things that you can just keep eating, right?
Happy birthday, Simon.
Yeah.
How was your birthday? It was yesterday, right?
Did you see the book? I don't think you missed the book. Did you see my new Golden Age book that Sarah got me?
I didn't see anything until I got on. So,
whoa, I got a romance book.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the poor sailor.
I know, right?
Oh,
it's his first love. It is sad. Look at all those gifts. He got it.
Yeah, but his first love, she was probably a hooker, like from the docks, and that was his first love because he came home port. He came home to port. He did his business. He waited in line, fell in love with her.
She was. How long could
That's
I pretend?
That's what I said. The racetrack girl. That's code.
How long could I hide the shame of being a racetrack girl? And then there's this one.
What a shame.
Whispers.
Tell you what, Russ, you wouldn't mind being a racetrack girl, would you?
I wouldn't mind meeting any women right now.
She's a good time girl.
Because I wanted fun and love, I ignored the danger of being a good time girl.
Yeah.
You don't want this. You don't want this girl, Russ. You be bringing her presents, and she'd be like doing this Insta ho shit.
Hey, Russ could be the dapper dude laying it to her right there.
Nah, man, I'm too broke to be spending money on girls, man.
She doesn't know how broke you
I got
are.
a PS5 now. I'm focused on gaming.
Listen, a bottle of gin costs less than a gallon of milk, and you can get her drunk on that, and then all you gotta do is rent a tuxedo for the day.
I'll be trying to get jewelry out of Cracker Jack boxes.
She won't know the difference until tomorrow, and by then it's too late. There you go.
Who's there to see the other fella?
That's great.
What's going on, Captain?
What's up, Cat?
Oh, you know what else I got? So yesterday we went to the toy shop. Again, this is all stuff we showed last night, but just for the people who didn't watch last night.
The Camaro show?
Yeah.
I missed it. You know, that airs like an hour before, or 2 hours almost before I wake up in the morning.
I was about to say 2 hours before anyone wakes up over there, right? So I'm surprised anyone shows up to those. But I got myself, well, Sarah bought me. We went to a toy shop and I got myself a Predator figurine.
Oh, sweet. Which version is it?
I don't know. He's got a spear that he doesn't really hold.
Well, he came in a box. What'd the box say?
No, this was like out of box. It was like it was out of box.
It looks like it might be NECA.
It did. I'm pretty certain. Hey, so
don't look up his skirt. You just met.
I was so certain that mask would come off, but it doesn't seem like it comes off.
It probably had when it was in box. It probably had another head sculpt, maybe.
Yeah, like
you'd have a couple of these, wouldn't you, Bub?
Yeah, I got one.
Does the mask come off?
No. The one I got has a mask on the side, but it's an open face, and then it has a mask, but that mask doesn't really go on him.
He doesn't, like, his hand doesn't hold this. Oh, and there's also his little Wolverine blade things are broken. But
they did have different hands when it came. It definitely had different hands.
Okay, so maybe he's got different hands that are supposed to maybe hold on to this thing.
Yeah, probably.
But still cool looking figure. So now I just need a xenomorph to go with it.
Oh, is that all you need? Then your life's complete?
Yep.
Well, that's great.
I don't need like a whole bunch of predators. I just want one, and then I get a xenomorph, make it look nice on the shelf, and then that's it. Don't be greedy. Oh, YouTube screwed me. Was it affordable? Very funny, Sarah. Oh, look at that one.
Oh, yeah, the unmasked.
That's cool. Oh, that looks good with the thing open.
Got this skirt too.
Yep. Predator balls.
And this was the mask he came with, but I don't think it actually goes on him.
Interesting.
Not really.
Yeah, because I was looking at the top and it looks like the mask would come off, but then when you look at where his jawline is, I was like, nah, it doesn't look like it.
I need to dust
I've got
my figure.
I've got the NECA Jason Voorhees, and it instead of like the hockey mask coming off, it just came with another head sculpt that was unmasked.
You've got a bunch of NECA stuff. NECA's hard to find here. It's not as you find it mostly in like actual like toy collector stores. You don't really find like you guys walk into Walmart and find it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we really. Yeah, it's more like
collectible
places here.
Yeah. So far, I've just got the Jason Voorhees and the Goliath from Gargoyles.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Right now, I just I got it displayed without the wings on it because it kept like falling over and getting knocked over.
You got to get Bronx.
I know, man. I haven't seen Bronx in the store anywhere, but I think he's on Entertainment Earth. I just didn't want to have to pay for that the extra shipping. Yeah, the foldable wings. Yeah. I noticed a lot of the figures that are coming out now have foldable wings for all the gargoyles.
It's not foldable, but it's just like an alternative. It's almost like a cape, so you drape it over them.
But yeah, I've been looking at Bronx on Entertainment Earth. I just was hoping for like waiting on like a free shipping sale or something. Because it's already like 37 on there, and then shipping is like 7. So I was hoping to find it in the stores, but I just haven't seen it in store anywhere yet.
Filled with hard knickers.
Yeah, if you guys ever come to Melbourne though, Lobo's, it's like the store to go to. Although they're a little bit overpriced, but whatever.
But you still gotta go. Is it a requirement?
Still gotta go. It's pretty good. Like they have a lot of vintage stuff. They've got this entire aisle of just Star Wars, like the entire aisle left and right of Star Wars. They've got glass cabinets with all like the original stuff all set up. The display looks really good, like because they all set them up with like the old, like all the ships and stuff like that. It's just it's a place you got to go.
So if I were to go to Australia in your area and pack a bag of just stuff that I intend to sell, like to a shop or somewhere, what should I pack?
What should you pack if you wanted to sell?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to sell, I guess, right?
All right. Sounds good. That's fine. I don't know, like Star Wars figures you think are harder, things that are harder that you think are harder to get there, but we have a crap
I'd
ton
say
here.
the comic books would be hard. Like those toys, there are places that will have them. The comics are a little bit harder to come by. And if you sell them at what you think the American value is, you might be selling them cheaper than what they would be here.
What I was looking at to make money, not give them away. I'm not giving it away.
I can picture Bub. I can picture you getting stuck at the airport trying to get a lightsaber through customs.
That's true. But what if it's a customs lightsaber? You're welcome. Happy birthday, Simon or Russ. Whose birthday is it?
Simon's.
Happy birthday, Simon.
Something I wanted to get yesterday, but it was a little bit. I wasn't ready for it, but I want to get the first Planet of the Apes comic.
Oh,
what about the second one?
Nah, just the first one.
Not interested in the story, huh? Don't care how it turns out.
I think I've got a random Planet of the Apes book in my bondage cover collection. There's actually one I was watching on eBay. They did like a, I think it was like the movie adaptation comic, and they did a cover which was an homage to Full Metal Jacket, but it had like a skull, like an ape skull on the cover, and it looked sick. Were you about to show us something?
Nope.
Oh. Speaking of NECA, you had those sick RoboCop figures from NECA, which looks sick. I remember you showing. Whoa, Russ, what happened?
Trying to get the angle better.
I bet.
The shadowing is
sometimes
is
it's better
like
just
bugging
get out
me,
and
man.
come back in.
How's that?
Yeah, that looks all right. Yeah, the lighting's better.
All right.
I'm surprised you don't just have a regular ring light, though.
I need to get one, man. I really do. I just something for the phone that's like easy to set up.
Yeah,
I've seen like some ring lights like in the stores, and I'm like looking on the back of the box, and it's like download this app, plug this in. And I'm like, just give me something I can stick in my phone without having to download an app to turn on. Man.
No, because the ones that are for phones aren't really that bright. You want just a regular, like a ring light, you know? That's
yeah, but I mean, do they make them where you don't have to like jump through hoops to turn it on?
My one's there. You just plug it in, and then you flick a switch, and it turns on.
Like I was at Ollie's, man, and I saw like some on sale for like $10, and you had to like download an app, and it was like the cheapest, crappiest looking thing I've ever seen.
Well, don't go for the cheapest. Go for the second cheapest. That's what I always say.
Is that what you always say?
Sometimes
I've got
we getting a
these
room
here.
tour. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
There's one there.
Yeah, see that I need to get ones like that. What are they? Because they're just LED ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to
And
change.
that's not
over those.
full bright either. They get really bright. And
Yeah.
then, so that's what I use. That and that. I just got those a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm thinking about switching over to LED ones because the ring lights are kind of a pain. Yep. Give us a room tour.
Oh, that's a cool setup.
Vintage, yeah, it's dusty.
There's the Robocop. Look at that. How good are they?
Those look awesome.
Are they all NECA?
Oh, I like that that
Who watches
Wolverine
the
over
Watcher? No, they're not all NECA. There's a little bit of there's some variations in there.
Hey, I've got that little Grogu.
That's an awesome setup, man.
Some loose pops.
Yeah, don't you think that would be better as a background?
Yeah, that's what I know. This is what I look at all day. Look at that hottie. Wow. Little Rocketeer.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's super
Some
cool.
fan art. There's that.
There's my Grail.
Yeah, I know. Or even just my comic cabinet would be. Look, those are all the books I need to put away. That's why they're up there like that.
That's nothing, mate. I've got a pile twice that big that needs to be bagged and boarded.
One of these days, I need to get me a comic book cabinet like that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Problem is, like, if you ever move, that'd be like the biggest pain in the ass to move, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, so would all
You
these
just get a
like
bunch of
short boxes.
take all of them out and wheel it out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be too bad.
I like the idea of just being able to like slide the drawer open and flip through the books.
It is, as they say, convenient. So up there above the window, I'm going to take those 3 pictures down. The one in the middle is original art, so I'm going to move it somewhere. The other 2 are original art too, but they're just, some stuff I picked up at a con for $10 a piece. My first convention. So I'm going to put a shelf there and put more pops because all these pops need a home, and I got some more in the cabinet in the closet there.
Hey, there's that $3 Bo-Katan.
Heck yeah. Right there.
Oh, I like that Laura Croft back there.
Yeah, I love that. That's one of my favorites.
Wait, I remember the story to that one too. You traded a bunch of books for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Traded a bunch of dollar books I didn't care anything about. Do a random pick from each drawer. Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 5. One of you guys. One of you. Either one of you.
4.
Huh?
4.
4. And now, Russ, tell me front, middle, back.
Middle.
All right. So we're going to go to the 4th drawer. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to randomly pull from the middle. Dark Claw, number 1.
Oh, nice.
Amalgam.
Those amalgam books were awesome, man. I love that
You
storyline.
have all those yet, Russ?
Yeah, I've got the full the full amalgam set. There's
Now, Russ, you pick.
huh?
You pick
Pick a
1 through
number?
5. Yeah, 1 through 5.
2.
All right. Front, middle, back. Simon.
Let's go with the back.
All right.
And this book, Bubs is going to do a giveaway.
Lone Ranger.
Ranger.
Kind of random.
That is pretty random.
I think it's volume 2 or so. I haven't finished reading it. That's why.
Firstly, can you show people who've never seen your thing there how cool are his labels?
Oh yeah,
They
that's all
are
like
so sick. Yeah, look, they're all customized.
That's a sweet setup, man.
What's going on, Sean? Thank you.
All right. 2 more drawers left. 1
I'm
through
gonna
5,
go-
Russ. Or 1 through 5, Simon.
I'm gonna go for. Let's go in the middle. 3.
3. Front, middle, back, Russ.
Let's go front.
Oh, this is going to be easy anyway.
There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
Tomb Raider, Lara Croft.
I love that cover, man.
Is that
Number
the
1.
Transformers? Like, what's that Transformers book? That first issue there. Is that the movie one or just the first?
That's the first issue.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I thought the Lone Ranger was a Shadow as well, Gray. When he first pulled it out, I was about to say the Shadow, and then he said Lone Ranger. I was like, thank God I didn't say that. Tron Betrayal. Those Tron books go for a lot, don't they?
Yeah. Hashtag Tron guy. They're just hard to find.
I've never actually seen that movie. I need to check
Wait,
it out one
the
day.
original or
Like none of them. I haven't seen any of the
trust
Tron
me, dude,
movies.
the original was hard to watch.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little bit slow and boring.
I got pumped when the second one came out, so I went back and watched the original because I was like, I loved Tron as a kid, and man, it was tough.
Yeah, exactly. All right, last drawer. Russ, 1 through 5.
Let's go 1.
All right. Simon, front, middle, back.
What's that
No
label?
cheatsies. No cheatsies.
Okay, fine. We'll go for the back.
Wolverine number 38 with a nice Albert appearance.
I'm
There it
impressed that when you pull the book out, your books don't fall forward either.
Well, when I move them forward, they do.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, but
That was the 4-issue mini, right? And then it kicked off from there.
Yeah.
over 10K. Do you have over 10K?
No, I'm still at about 2,500. I keep it there best I can. I got up to about 2,700 and I scaled down. Actually, I think I am still at 2,700. And I still have some doubles. A lot of Wolverine in this bin. A lot of X-Men too. There's the White Queen. Terrible flex, isn't it? X-Men 1.
Oh, yeah.
B.
The next issue. There it is.
The Beauty Hater.
Mate, I just realized
issue
something recently
200.
about that cover, man. Because I've been looking at it again. Man, the feet on that cover are terrible. And so is the rope that's tied onto her leg. There's a classic. Doppelganger cover.
On. Some Hughes goodness. Anyway, that's enough of that fun stuff.
Very
With the
good.
flyover.
Man, you got suspending. How do you get that stuff to just... You just had a car flying in the air. Well, how'd you tie the string to it? That's sick.
Back to the Future.
Oh, sweet.
How do you have it attached to the thing? Is it stuck onto something or
Nylon. I strung nylon around it. And I did it with a triangular loop so that I could pitch it. So whenever I want, I can change the direction like that and then have it like angled differently.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Wait, who's the
Fun
foot guy?
stuff.
What's going on, Kenneth? Very good. I love me some room tours.
Prompt to.
What?
I can pull out my Goliath right quick.
You be good, Russ. We're on screen. Yeah, get us banned.
Yeah, the wingspan on this is like
Yeah.
crazy. So I just put the wings back in the box until I can find the Bronx figure, like Bubbles was saying, comes with like the wings that are like folded like a cape.
Do they like always?
Yeah.
Obviously, their wings are always on them, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
they like the actual figures.
I mean, the figures are removable, but yeah,
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, I never really watched Gargoyles because I remember
Yeah.
Gargoyles like replaced one of my favorite shows that I was watching. I don't know if it replaced Turtles or what, but I came home one day, or I can't remember if it was in the morning or after school, and I was ready to watch my favorite cartoon, and then Gargoyles was on instead, and I was like, "What is this crap?" And I refused to watch it. How dare you? Did you been getting the Gargoyle comics?
No, I think I might have had one or two random ones as a kid, but I never found like a
Well, they
solid run of them.
They just did like a new one. Have you been getting any of those, Bob? I think you picked up
Story's
the
terrible.
Did
I
you
got
pick
the
up
first
Nakayama
one,
cover?
the Nakayama cover. Yeah, the story was so bad I couldn't go any further. I'm not
Yeah.
looking. She
Just
went to go
wondering-
get wrapping paper and a card for someone's birthday next week.
Oh yeah. Oh
So,
yeah. That's
yeah.
right. That's Bub's birthday next week. If anyone didn't get that.
True story.
What do you got planned?
I don't know. My wife will probably have to work Friday. I'm off Friday for Good Friday. So my birthday's Friday, and I'm off naturally, as it turns out this year. So I told my
That's
parents, "You got me for the whole day," because you know they live here now. So not here, but in the neighborhood. So I'm like, I'm here. You got me for the whole day. What do you want to do? So they concocted a couple of things, I think, and then they're like, "Oh, and then Saturday," and I was like, "Saturday." I thought we were gonna do this Friday. Yeah, we'll do all that Friday, and then Saturday, I was like, so I might be spending 2 out of 3 days next weekend with my parents, which is fine, but it's different, you know. And they're wanting to like go out of town and everything, and I'm like, man, I don't want to do all that. I just spent last weekend it was exhausting driving, going back and forth, and it was a lot. So I'm not really jonesing to do that again for a minute. So we'll see.
Mate, we discussed this on your stream the other week when Fishcat was going live and everyone was dropping their age. But yes, I am 21 plus 20.
21 plus 20. Yep. That's you and Sarah, isn't it? Isn't she 21 and you're plus 20?
No.
You're still younger than me, man. I'm going to be 43 in July.
Yep, that's right.
And then you're turning 42, right, Bob?
Yes. And you were just turning 41, Simon?
So we're like all like 1 year apart, right?
No, me and Russ are the same age for a good part of the year. He's 42. I'll be 42.
Yeah.
And from April to what? When's your birthday, Russ? July?
July.
So from April to July, we're the same age. You will never be our age until you are. But
I'm
by
the same
time
age
get
as you
there-
right now.
No, you're not. Oh, today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. So I am the generational bridge between the two, between the youngster and the fogey. I'm the cool hip uncle you keep your kids away from. That's me. Chad's old. He's not old. He acts like he's a whole lot older. He's like 45 or 46 or something at the most.
So good. We could be like Oldwolf.
Oldwolf and Gray Man. Gray Man, I think he's. I mean, I know he's not as old as he looks and sounds because he's got the face, hair, and body of a 70-year-old, but I think he's probably only in his early 50s at best.
Gray Man will pop up in the chat and be like, "I'm 34."
34, yeah, probably is. Poor guy.
Mate, there are some people I met throughout my time, especially when I was like in the band and in the punk sort of scene. There's some dudes where they look like they were old, and then you're like, "What? He's only like in his late 30s." It's like, man, he looks like he's 60.
That's all the like partying and hard drugs, man.
Yeah.
End up looking like Mick Jagger.
Yeah, Roger's getting there too, right?
Roger? He's older than 53. Yeah.
Gray Man, 53. There you go. Yep, not too far from retiring.
I don't blame you. I look forward to retirement, but this working from home has been really different. And I have to say, I like it. It takes some getting used to, but the YouTube stuff helps. You know, it's kind of the same coping mechanisms we had during lockdown. You know, it's kind of how it feels. It's like I'm on lockdown. So, but it's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'd get super lazy if I would never leave home if I worked at home as well.
It's just the opposite. I can't wait to get out of here. Like like even in my comic room, because this is where I work. So all day I'm looking just here, sitting in this chair, looking this way. And man, when I stop work, I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Like I run from this room as hard as I can. The only times that I'm back in here are for streaming with you fine folks and stuff like that. The rest of the time I get the heck out. I go outside, and in the summer it's nicer. In the spring it'll be nicer because I'll go outside and I'll work a little bit outside. I'll bring like my computers out there and set them up on a picnic table out in the back deck. You know, I'll do that some this year. So, and I did it last year too. So that wasn't too bad. That helps a lot. But like in the winter and it's cold out and nasty, yeah, it's a bit much.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this one just because I've got to start. I'm making tacos for lunch. So
nice. Sounds good.
What room do you jam your guitar in? Yeah, what room do you jam your guitar in? Do you jam your guitar?
Me?
Yeah.
This room I have the best setup. So my pedals and my amp and stuff, that's all here. So when I'm just noodling, as they say, I do it in here. And then I've been practicing in the living room lately, like at lunch. I'll practice in there.
I think you need to practice more until you're confident enough to be able to show us a riff.
Yeah, someday I'll get right on it. It's on my to-do list. I'm a very busy man.
It's on all our list. We want to see Bubs stock. Bub stock.
Good luck. Did you say my stock? Like
Bub stock.
You see Bub stock? All right. Maybe another stream.
How do you say it?
I'll whip out my, what'd you call it, Russ? Your Goliath? I'll pull up my Goliath for you guys. The Bub stock.
Should jam together. Oh, I don't know if that would work. Can you jam together in the stream? Is there any delay between us?
It wouldn't be enough to matter. It probably would work. I would think it would work.
The Suspects live. Well, we are live.
I would just I would be the dude with the I would be the dude with the cowbell. Just
yeah. Let's play the skin flute.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. No thanks to Oldwolf. No, I'm just joking. He's having a good old time.
Yeah. Go for about another 3 hours. Maybe Oldwolf will pop on.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, drunk in a hotel.
Tacos, then I'll get back on. All right. Thanks everyone for hanging out in the chat. Appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon.